the end of this video, you're going to have 7 specific hacks that I use with American Express for free travel, cash back, even increase my credit limit over 3 times in less than a year, but I must warn you. The last one's by far the most important because I'm going to share with you how I just got over 50,000 American Express points completely free, but more importantly, how I'm going to help you do it. Hack number 1 is to shop around for the correct sign-up bonus. And for this hack, we're going to be utilizing what I like to call a private or an incognito browser. If you don't know how to do it, you simply go to your settings and you click new incognito or private window. Because wouldn't you rather get 150,000 American Express points versus that measly 80,000 that they were going to offer us if we didn't use this strategy? So basically, by doing this, we're preventing sharing our information with American Express before we actually go on the website. They're not going to know who we are, where we live, or what American Express cards we've possibly searched for or have gotten in the past, which is going to work to our advantage because they're going to show us the highest amount of points available because they want to earn our business. The cool part about this is after you find the big sign-up bonus that you want, whether it be 150,000 or the 200,000 point offer that's currently available at the time of me making this video, once you click apply now and you start the application, this point offer won't expire or disappear unless you refresh the page or the browser just simply times out. And before I share hack number 2 with you, smash that subscribe button. I upload a video 3 days a week to help you make more, save more, and raise your credit, and it does help push this video out to as many people as possible so they could also take advantage of all these hacks. Now, hack number 2 is going to use the Amex offers in the Amex website or the Amex app to get the max amount of points available for each purchase you make. And I'm even going to share with you how to stack this up on another hack that I know to get a huge amount of points that almost, it like feels illegal to know. Which brings us to our first bonus hack, which is combining Amex offers with the tool Rakuten. But before I share that with you, we have to go over the Amex offer part so we don't start getting confused. And we're going to use my account so you know I'm just not lying to you and making this up, and more importantly how you can see it directly for yourself to make it easy to follow. So Amex offers are basically those things that you see like, hey, spend $100 at Dick's, get $10 back, or spend $150 at Ray-Ban and get $30 back, which you could see I just used here. They're super straightforward, and if you want to take a look at them, you can see them right here. Now, it is important to note you do have to add them to your card prior to actually swiping it at the store, which makes it a little annoying because none of us actually plan on buying anything, and if we do, then we probably just have another sort of discount with another coupon already picked out. But most of the time we're walking through the mall or we're doing something spontaneous like buying a pair of sunglasses, which I did at Ray-Ban, which how I came across these offers. But regardless, adding them to your account prior to actually using them is a little bit annoying. Because if you find the offer after you bought the item, then you're kind of just shit out of luck. Because at the end of the day, Amex is a business. They're making money on us, and they're smarter than that to let us know about these discounts publicly. But here's a little trick how we get to outsmart them. So combining this with the tool Rakuten, we could take advantage of a lot of membership rewards points for the same exact purchase. And it's important to note the default option on Rakuten is getting cash back, but I'm going to show you how to change that. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Rakuten, it's basically a browser extension that you hook up to your computer, and whenever you go shopping or you're doing something online, it'll essentially tell you if there's offers available on your card for those stores, and more importantly, it'll actually add discounts and offers on top of that because it's also a platform that runs ads and they get paid on the back end by these suppliers, so it's a win-win for us and it's a win-win for Rakuten. Simply go to Rakuten.com, as you can see here on the screen, and click Join Now. It's completely free, and on top of that, you could add it right to your Safari. I'm actually showing you this on Google Chrome, so it's not going to populate on my browser extension, but you get the point. And as you can see here, just for some double verification, you could stack your Rakuten offers with the American Express offers you're getting in your account, so you could earn double the discounts and double the cashback or membership rewards points. Oh, which reminds me, when you're connecting your Rakuten account, make sure to go to account settings and select membership rewards points, so ultimately you get membership rewards points, which are worth way more than cash back, so you could earn the max amount as possible. Because if you didn't know, then membership rewards points could be earned for cash back, free travel, and much more, so why take the cash back up front if you ultimately have a universal currency in the membership rewards points that can be earned just by doing this. But we can't stop there, because the next thing I share with you is going to help you not only save money, but save you time, and it's just sort of funny because I just found out about it, and you probably don't know about it either. And just throwing this out there, for this hack, you need the American Express Gold Card, and you ultimately need to be taking advantage of the monthly and annual dining credit. So if you didn't know already, the American Express Gold Card gives you 120 in dining credits, which comes out to $10 every month. As you can see here, most people call this credit useless and even bash on American Express for having this, but here's what you could do. So most people complain because Grubhub, and yes, I've used it before, it is a little bit more expensive than just going to the store or selecting the order for pickup, and it does cost you some time, of course, which to some of us is extremely valuable. So what people don't realize is Grubhub offers a guarantee. Now introducing the Grubhub Guarantee. Enjoy your meal worry-free. If you find the same meal for a cheaper price, Grubhub will not only refund you the difference, they're also going to throw you $5 on top of your order, and to make it even crazier, if your delivery is not on time, they'll also give you an additional $5. So right here, you could utilize not only that credit, but you can make sure it's worth it, and you're not just spending money that you weren't going to spend already, and you're not getting screwed by Grubhub and American Express by being enticed to just order food for lunch. And you're probably thinking, well, Nick, how do I use it? They probably don't even stand behind this. And you're completely wrong. As you can see here, you simply just submit the claim, and I actually tried this one for lunch today, so I'll let you know how it goes, and if you've done this in the past, please drop a comment so we could all stay up to date. But if $5 isn't enough for you, then stick around to the last hack, where I'm going to share something that's going to give you up to $500 in value, completely free. If you don't believe me, keep watching. But first, this hack is super important because if you're like me and you like all the American Express cards, you need to make sure you're applying in a certain order, or you can simply miss out on all of your sign-up bonuses. And no, I'm not saying to get all of the American Express cards by any means. What I'm simply saying is if you do want to get one or multiple cards, then this is the order you have to follow. The rules aren't made up by me, it's from American Express, if you want to qualify for all of the sign-up bonuses. Which, if you're watching this video, then you probably fall into that category, because we all know American Express points and American Express credit limit is by far the most important than compared to the other banks out there. Because, if you didn't know already, Amex added a new family rule, which is going to put some serious restrictions on your sign-up bonus if you start with the high cards like the Platinum card and you work your way down to the Gold or Green card. So here's what to do instead. Basically, here's some verbiage from the rule if you want to pause the video and screenshot it. And here's some more. And not to mention, they also added a rule called the little brother rule, which is basically the same thing I'm referencing. So instead, you have to start with this green card, go to this gold card, and then work your way up to ultimately the platinum card to make sure that you're earning all of the sign-up bonuses on all of the cards, because they did just put that restriction that if you start with the platinum card and then try to get the gold card, then you won't qualify for all of these sign-up bonuses. And while we're on the topic of bonus points, I'm going to share with you a bonus hack that's going to help you 3 times your credit limit, which just worked for me. So asking for a credit limit in the app or the website is pretty simple, but first you have to make sure you're going into these settings and you're updating your income and employment, because American Express likes to be in the know about how much money we're making, and more importantly, if we're still employed or if our business is still going well. So after you update those things in the settings, you can simply ask for a credit limit increase by using the chat feature. And no, this won't be a hard inquiry, so it won't impact your credit score. It can only help you if you get more credit. And again, I'm not saying to spend more money, that's why you're getting more credit. I'm simply saying this will help you increase your credit limit and ultimately increase your credit score by lowering your credit utilization, aka what you're spending versus what American Express is offering you. And I can't speak on behalf of American Express, but I can speak on behalf of what's worked for me. That one, especially the next one I'm going to share with you, not only worked for me, but helped me get over 50,000 American Express points last year and this year. Most people call this a leave bonus or a retention bonus, but they don't actually show you how to get it, and more importantly, show that it's worked for you. So back to my computer we go. And as you can see here, I earned more than 245,000 points in 2024 alone, and we're only in August. And again, here's my proof. I said I accepted the offer. Congratulations, your offer has been activated. Blah, blah, blah. We're offering you, let's see how much I got this time, 35,000. Last year I got 55,000, which I have videos all over my Instagram, and you could see that as well. But essentially, here's how to do it. Basically, you're going to call them or send them a chat. I prefer to do this through chat just because it's a little bit easier to show you guys the proof. So basically, you're going to let them know how much you love the card, but the annual fee is a little too much. Is there any sort of accommodations, whether it be a credit or just helping you out? Usually they're going to say something like, oh, there's no such thing, or you're probably not using the card the right way, and they're going to reiterate the benefits. But it doesn't stop there. This is where I told them, hey, well, it's hard to justify. I love the card, but I'm not really using it to its full potential. I'm not saying it's me, but some of the credits are hard to use. Again, they're going to say, we understand, not much we could do. So then you have to push forward. You have to be persistent. I said, well, I've never missed any payments in this account, which is my leverage. You may have a different point of leverage. Is there anything you can do? I've been a customer for years, never missed a payment. In fact, I refer people, so I'm like a golden egg customer. Again, can't speak on behalf of your situation, but just use whatever leverage you have. They basically said, hey, we appreciate you maintaining your account. Can't do much about it. I said, so there's nothing you can do and you're forcing me to cancel it. Hint at canceling the card, but you have to be very careful. Once I did that, you could see they cracked and they said, because you're a valued member, usually they just go check with the manager. It's really not that serious. They offer you an offer. Me being the points nerd that I am, I was trying to get extra points, but ultimately I said, hey, they said, hey, I'm afraid that's all you could get, and I accepted that offer. So hopefully that helps you as well. Best time to do that one is right after your annual fee is posted, and most importantly, I do hope this helped you, and I do hope you enjoyed this video so far. If you did, consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. It does help support my page, and more importantly, if you're wondering what credit card or which American Express is best for you, and if you do have an American Express card or you're thinking about getting one and you want to compare all of them to see which one is best, check out this video right here where I literally just compared every single American Express card. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.